Hi guys, welcome to Auto Partners. Today we are going to search for a used car in Germany. As many of you might know, there are a lot of different platforms which are available for searching a used car. There are Auto Scout, Mobile.de, and Train and Psyche, and there is a lot of other platforms which you can use. Me personally would be preferring Mobile.de for many reasons. Basically, it's very user friendly. It's quick. You can do a lot of filtration. You can compare and yeah, pretty much everything you need for searching for your dream car. So now we are in their website homepage mobile.de. Basically it will be of German language by default, but you can choose to have it in English. So I'm using here the English version. Every person can directly understand. So here we can see make. So the top German brands: Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, Porsche, everything is listed at the top, but you can find almost all the brands here listed. You can filter based on the brand, but now without any kind of lineation towards any brand, we just leave the make as any. So we prefer to find a family car, for example a four member family: husband, wife, and two kids. Yeah, so this is a big group who is usually looking for family friendly cars. And what we are going to do is finding an ideal car for them, which is reliable, cost effective, hassle free, fun to drive, and low in maintenance. Let's get to that. I would say in Germany you can go up to five maximum of 5 years old cars. So now when we are talking, it's 2025. Let's start with first registration from 2021. Yeah, and any car which has mileage up to 50,000 or less than 60,000 ideally should be in a pretty good condition in Germany. When I say the old or first registration, 5 years and 60,000 kilometer, I am considering talking specifically about German markets where you have pretty good roads and driving conditions. Yeah, so this is not applicable for all different countries and different driving conditions. We are going to buy the car. So the price, so it's pretty relative, I know. So we are going to have a decent price to buy a really good car for a family. So I would say if you go below 20,000 in current market, you can't find a good family SUV with the mileage we are looking for and with the year of make what we are looking for and all the features what we need. It's which would be pretty difficult. So I'm going for a mileage of maximum 30,000 euros. Yeah, and zip code any. Yeah, so in Germany we just look for the cars available in Germany. So this is the basic criteria, but I always go for the more filters option where you can really go for what I need, what I'm looking for. For example, vehicle type. I am currently looking for an SUV. So we are filtering out all other cars. Number of seats. It should be five, from five. So two, we don't need to really mention it. Yeah. So you can even filter it by two, five, two, six, or seven. Yeah. But number of doors, of course, four by five. Four by five means like including the back hood door, it will be five doors. Type and condition. So we are looking for a used car, not new registered car. So we just keep it used. Don't want to specifically mention whether it should be an employee's car or pre-registration car and all those things. I wouldn't go for details of these specifications. What is employee's car? What is pre-registration? And all that would be completely different video. Online kauf. So there is that means actually mobile.de gives some kind of guarantee and delivers to your door. I wouldn't really pick this option because that would massively cut out the options which will be shown in your search. So I will go for the normal purchase way. Price we have given, kilometer we have given. One main thing I would choose is number of previous owners. So I would buy a car which is having only one single owner before, so you I will be the second owner, and a full service history. So whatever happened in the last 5 years, it should be entered in the service history book. Of course, country Germany we are choosing, and without giving any radius criteria. So this results is applicable for anyone who is watching my video anywhere in Germany. In recent times, people are preferring more petrol, hybrid, even electric, and definitely these are all different markets and different videos, I would say, if I go in detail. So for this one, I will keep it simple as a petrol car. Yeah, of course, there are really a good hype in electric region, and you might find very good deals with a diesel car because of the environmental rules. Diesel cars price is very low compared to petrol ones, only because of people are afraid of going for diesel because of the Green Party and all the environmental rules. Yeah, power. I would say this is relevant if you are an enthusiast or if you really would like to enjoy the car. Yeah, traveling for person with some luggage, still would love to enjoy driving. I would prefer to have 150 HP. And actually, if I keep it open, there will be a lot of results coming up which might not help us or which might make our life difficult for us to choose. A lot of reliable engines or long running proven machines out there which is providing this 150 horsepower. So I just filter out the other ones. I know this is very much filtering at a lot of options from our list. This I'm doing knowingly because I want to, yeah, control the length of the video, of course, and also just giving you a hint that regarding the power, this is a sweet spot. Will not be an underpowered car, or this will not be an overpowered car which will cost you a lot of money on fuel. So this is a sweet spot regarding power, I would say. And the cubic capacity, full tank volume, weight, all those details I wouldn't go. But the engine, I would go for a four-cylinder engine because I know there are a lot of different three-cylinder engines with the turbos which can drain out 150 horsepower, but I wouldn't go for that, especially when you drive in autobahns, you really feel the three-cylinder struggling. So drive type, I would just leave it as any. Yeah, all wheel, front wheel, rear wheel. But most of the case, you would end up with a front wheel drive in our budget and criteria what we have set up. Most important, the transmission. I would always choose this automatic nowadays over a manual gearbox for many reasons. I think why would I go for an automatic over manual is itself a video content, but for the sake of saying that it makes your effort on driving a car like 60-70% lesser compared to a manual gearbox, I would say. Emission sticker, yeah, so you definitely need a green signal sticker on your car in Germany to enter any cities or drive through any roads. So let's put it there. It would be the case in our filter scenario anyway, and you would need at least a Euro 6 emission class. Exterior color, yes, it's relative, and I'm not going to put a specific exterior color for the car. I'm just leaving to you guys what you prefer. Yeah, trailer coupling, any, yeah, parking sensors. This is one important thing. Yes, it's good to have everything, but most of the time you would find a back camera, but not a front cam or 360-degree camera in Germany. So a car with a 360-degree camera is comparatively like maybe 1% when you take the count of the cars with a reverse camera. So I would currently put a reverse camera and a front sensor. Yeah. So basically, front and rear sensor and a camera. That's what I would choose. Next one, cruise control. So just for people who doesn't know what is cruise control, you can set a speed 100 kilometer, and then the car will go 100 kilometer speed. Yeah, until you press brake. Adaptive cruise control is something like you set a speed 130 and the car is going at 130 and the car in front reduce brakes it, and then our car will also brake, and when the car in front cruises again it will restart cruising. So basically it just self drives, yeah, it self controls the speed of the car. Let's go for that. I really enjoy this feature, so I would always select it. So here we are going to the details of the features of the car. I would select features which I think are really useful on a day-to-day basis and also reduces the driving effort. And here we go. ABS, blind spot assist. If you don't know, just one word to that. If a car comes to a left or right so close, there is a particular position that in your side mirror this car won't be visible. So you look at the side mirror, you don't see any cars, and you take left, then you hit that car which was very close to you on your left. To avoid this, this feature helps. So distance warning system, this is another safety feature. If I go to details of all these assistant systems, our video will be too long. So I would create another separate video regarding the latest or new cars adaptive driving assist systems. About ADAS, we will create a separate video. For the moment, when I think about electric tailgate, it's a very nice to have feature. It is not necessary, but it's nice to have. So we think about family with kids. Maybe I have a bag in my hand and a small kid in the another hand. I want to open the tailgate. There, this helps me. Yeah. So emergency brake assist, as the name says, helps us. ESP, it also contributes to the stability of the car when you brake. And then we have hill start assist to avoid rolling down in hills, and lane change assist. This is also a pretty good system that when you cruise, especially on German autobahns, like it is very monotonous, it might be boring. This can lead to a small nap or something. Yeah. If you fall asleep and if your car just goes near to the lane or try to cross the lane, then comes the lane change assist vibrating or beeping or steering, even steering back the car to the lane. This is really a good feature. So, I mean, if you look at the features I am skipping, everything is like nice to have. But I am selecting only the features which is really nice to have. Yeah. So let's go in that way. And when we choose these features, what we are currently choosing, most of the, or at least 80% of the other features which are not taking might be there already. Speed limit control system, it's also part of the cruise control system. We will discuss in detail in another video. And traction control, of course, regarding the stability in wet terrains. Traffic sign recognition, yeah. So there, this depends upon different cars. It works differently. For example, in my car, it detects the traffic sign, the speed limit, and adjusts the speed of the car based on that speed limit. So if I tell my car to drive itself or activate the traffic sign recognition, I will never get a speed ticket. Yeah. But yeah, most of the time I am driving myself, enjoying, and I might, yeah, miss one speed signal. It happens. Interior color, we are leaving empty. We are not using anything. Interior material, airbags. Definitely, airbags is very important one. Yeah, and I would say front, side, and more airbags. Which we will choose. Air conditioning. I mean, with all the criteria which we have already selected, you will be pretty good already with the air conditioning system. Let's go for extras. Here again, we are concentrating on really good features which helps us help our life on a daily basis, starting with Android Auto. Of course, if you are using Apple CarPlay, you can choose that one. Yeah. And then we go for automatic dimming interior mirror. The interior mirror through which you see the car behind. You might already know if a car comes with a bright light behind, you will get a very bad reflection on your interior mirror. To avoid this feature helps. Of course, buying a new car or having a digital cockpit increases really the experience than the old analog meters. It's relative, subjective to your interest. I will go for a digital cockpit where I have all different displays based on my driving mode and everything. An electric side mirror. This is pretty good feature in Germany because of the narrow roads where we usually park the car. So even 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter can help your car getting scratched from a pass-by car. So my car, when I lock it, it automatically folds my side mirror. It saves mostly the side mirror from a scratch. Of course, another safety system, fatigue warning system. Head-up display, nice to have, but as I said, like in 360-degree camera, the number of cars come with head-up display is very rare in our price range where we are looking at. So we would leave it as of now as a luxury thing and continue here. Heated seats and heated steering wheel. These are really good features in winter. Why I didn't choose heated rear seats? Again, this is also not that common. So you will get heated seats in the front driver and passenger seat and not in rear seats. And most probably, your kids will be sitting on a child seat, not directly on the car seat. So you might end up not using at all the heated seats in the back. Induction charging for smartphones. This is again another nice to have feature, but in my experience, what I noticed is the charging speed of these induction chargers are really low compared to if we use the cable, and also it gets heated. So it's up to you. Yeah. So as of now, we are not selecting it. Yeah. And navigation system, of course, you are in Germany, you would prefer one. Yeah. On-board computer. Everybody needs a screen, whatever the size it is. Paddle shifters are actually not needed. This is I'm saying from my experience. I really wanted a car with paddle shifts to drive really sporty, but based on my criteria and the engine and gearbox which I chose for my car, eventually I understood these cars doesn't need a paddle shift at all. The gearbox are so good that if you put it in sport mode and give your pedal down, it just goes. Yeah. So paddle shift, I wouldn't put it in our filter criteria as of now. So what else? There is nothing like everything is nice to have, yeah, but we are choosing only really needed features which will enhance or which will come under our budget and still available to buy in a really good condition. Yeah. So we are currently almost finished with our searches. So damaged vehicles do not show. Yeah. Commercial export import do not show. And that's with pictures. I would prefer a non-smoker vehicle. I don't want smoking smell. Dealer rating, at least for four and above. Yeah, we don't want scammers get into our. And here in Germany, people 90% of the people buy a car from a dealer just for the safety aspect. Dealers are obliged to give you 1 year warranty on the engine and gearbox of the car they are selling to you. So at least the first year you are kind of covered regarding the condition of the car. So we are pretty much through with our filtering and we have 79 offers. Let's just save this search, save, so that you can later, after a week or tomorrow, can do the same search and not needed to repeat what we have just now finished. The filtering criteria saved. Let's check what we found. So we can see all the filters we have, and There comes the list. Yeah. Seat Ateca. Seat is a Spanish brand, which is a child company of Volkswagen, and they are using almost everything from the Volkswagen engine, gearbox, and most of the parts are from Volkswagen. So basically, if somebody would like to have Volkswagen engine with Volkswagen DSG gearbox, but don't have budget of 40,000, for example, he can get these things under 30,000 from Seat. So only the emblem is there are even you can find in YouTube videos like people removing the Seat brand, and under that you can see the Volkswagen brand. So basically the Seat logo is just glued on top of the Volkswagen brand in the engine. That's how Seats are made, and these are really popular in Europe. In Germany, you can find a lot of cars from Seat, like combis, SUVs, hatchbacks, everything. So if we just have a direct look, you will understand what I just mentioned. Yeah, Seat Ateca 2024 November. Yeah, that means it is just 7 month old now, 7 or 8 month old. Yeah, it has only 26,000 kilometer, 150 HP petrol, automatic, and all the features what we mentioned. The same engine, same gearbox, actually under the hood, almost same car, Volkswagen Tiguan. April 2021. That means 4 year and 3 months. That means almost 4 times or 5 times older than the Seat Ateca. Almost double kilometer. The same 150 HP petrol. You have to pay 28,400 euros. Yeah. So just yeah, that's a difference. 1,500 euro difference, but you see like 4 or 5 times older with double the kilometer. Okay, so we have another Volkswagen. It's a T-Roc, which is a smaller car compared to Tiguan, but still, yeah, as you can see, it's 5 year, almost 5 year old or 4 year old, 60,000 kilometer, and it's 24,000. Yeah, it's not that bad, like, but yeah, the boot space what you get is comparatively lower when you, and also in the back seats, if you want to fit in three adults, it will be really hard. Then we have a lot of other brands. um, Kia Sportage, as you know, the famous Korean brand. What else we have? So Kia, Volkswagen, so Cupra. This is the sport brand of Seat, and yeah, there's a lot of Volkswagen T-Rocs come under this bracket. But the thing is that T-Roc is a subcompact SUV. So if you have already two kids and like kinderwagen and some luggage, then I would say T-Roc might not be sufficient for you. If you go for yeah, Volkswagen, then you need to go for Tiguan, I would say. Seat Ateca is yeah pretty good competitor for Tiguan. Yeah, if you consider budget, you can see this is almost 3.5 year old, 26,000, 60,000 kilometer, not bad, and pretty good dealer. Motor Heinen is a well-known dealer in Germany. Yeah, so what you see here is Volkswagen, Seat, Kia, and some more brands. So other than Volkswagen and Seat, the brand which comes in between, yeah. So Seat is of budget guys. Tiguan is if you have a bigger pocket, and the guy who goes in the mid. I would like to find if we find that brand in the listing of 79 cars, which is Skoda. And the model I would go for is Skoda Karoq. Let's see. So, zero offers. That's the thing. The price of the used car market has gone rocket high. That's what the only thing I can say regarding getting zero offers for this filter criteria, what we have used right now. So, I will go back to see it because what you get there is exactly a Karoq or a Tiguan, but on a cheaper price with whatever you need for a family. We have 14 cars here. So let's check it out. So this we have seen already. November 2024, 25,000 kilometer. This is 2021 already. 2021, another one. 2023, 2024. So basically, if you already have like a car budget of 30, what we can do here is just filter out 29,000 to 30, then goes 10 four cars out of it, then just better the criteria with 2024. Yeah. Do we still have 10 offers? Yes, we still got 10 offers. And what we can do here is we can compare these cars to reach out to a point which car is the best suitable for me. Yeah. I wouldn't specifically pick one because you might think, okay, I have any kind of lenience towards this color or this brand, this dealer. Yeah. So I would let you to figure out which one you want to buy. So basically, it's all everyone is within 12 months or few months old and less than 30,000 kilometer with all the features what we were looking for, mostly black and white cars. Yeah. So it's up to you which is nearer to your house, which is your favorite color, and then you can just compare. Yeah. So for example, what I can do is I can give you a sample. So I am parking this car parked, and I am parking another, let's say, white car parked. So we have parked two cars. So what we can do now is that we can go to the parked cars. These are the two cars which just now parked, and we can compare them. Yeah. So compare. Which ones we want to compare? These are the two cars which we want to compare. So what we see, same price. As per mobile.de, it's a good price. Used vehicle, accident-free, Seat Ateca, Trimline Experience German edition, almost same kilometer, and so a lot of things are same. So what we see is we can do is we can click show differences only. Now what we see is only the differences. So color is white, black. What's the difference in features? So the black one has headlight washer system, which white doesn't have. Emergency tire repair kit it has, but the emergency tire, an additional tire comes with the white, and cargo barrier is there with the white. Yeah, so it's not like nothing major why I would choose one over the other. And here you can see the ratings, so it's almost same. I think it's a eventually it's the same dealer. Yeah, it's the same dealer that we are looking at. So you can go to the dealer and check out which one would be your best one. Yeah. So if you would like to see the car pictures, you can click the picture and then just scroll to different pictures what is available. So mostly the car what you see in the picture, it would be exactly like what you see in person also. So yeah, so you can basically see how the interior and the features you have already filtered out, so you can expect all the features. This is how the interior looks like. This is one of the car which I really love to own. Yeah, so just call them. You have the phone number. You can call them, make an appointment, and if you love it, just buy it. That's it. Yeah. So that's how you find your dream car in mobile.de. Thank you, everyone. That's it for today. If you love the video, please think of subscribing the channel. Please like and put your comments. If you are in Germany and would like help getting some help on finding your dream car, you can comment it, or you can even write to me in email. You will find my email in the description. Yeah, let's connect and find your dream car. Yeah, thank you everyone. Bye.